Hello, my stamping friends. I'm here today to show you how I made this twisted easel book binding card. It has the book binding like a book, but then it also has a twisted easel to it. My name is Holly Peterson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I blog at hollyscrafting.com. So today I am using the Beary Christmas paper to do all of the work for me. And I forget, these are the snowflakes stamp set that the greetings came from. So let's get started and I'll show you how I made this. We're going to start with a card base that's 4 1/4 by 11, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2. And this makes our book binding. So we're going to adhere this section down, and then you also need to score from this bottom left corner, from that score line diagonally up to the right top corner. And I've already done that. So we'll use our bone folder. We'll just reinforce these score lines. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and adhere the book binding section closed. Maybe. My adhesive is not cooperating today. Okay, and then to decorate, I have a 1 by 4 inch piece of the Beary Christmas paper, and I will just adhere that to the front here. Like that. And then I've cut a piece of designer paper that is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. I have Night of Navy cardstock that measures 4 by 4. So I'm just going to adhere my designer paper onto my Night of Navy. And then this piece is what's going to pop up on your easel. So you only want to put adhesive in this corner right here, so that when you open the card, it can not be adhered and stand up for you. So we're going to just add a little bit of adhesive. And then I like to close the card, hold it down so that I can kind of get this centered on the card front. Just like that. And then for the inside, for the little stopper that's going to hold our card up, I used this pattern of the designer paper. And some of the bears, the ones with the paw that are facing left with the paw up, you can punch with the Beary Cute punch. I think I'm going to use this bear right here and use the punch to cut him out. So I'm just going to cut around him. And then with the punch, it leaves just a little bit of the blue background that is the back of the designer paper, which I kind of like. And just punch him out. And then we need to put him up on dimensionals so that our card can hook on it so it will stay open. So I'm just going to add some dimensionals to this. And I just grabbed some minis, which is fine. We could use the big ones too. Probably wouldn't have to use quite so many of the big ones, but that's okay. Okay, we've got that ready to go. And then for our inside piece, I have basic white that is 4x4. So we're going to put our little bear down where we want him to be. And I'm going to tuck him as close to the bottom, maybe just a little bit over the bottom in that corner. And then the inside greeting, I'm using winter greetings so that it can be used for a thank you card or just a thinking of you winter card. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Christmas card. And I'm using Night of Navy ink. And I think I'm going to just stamp this right down here, like that. And then this is ready to be adhered onto the inside of our card. So we'll go ahead and add some adhesive here. And then this just goes on the inside of the card. And then when we open the card, it'll tuck underneath there and stay open. So now we just need to add our greeting onto the front. And I've used the deckled circles, and I believe this is the next to the smallest deckled circle. And I think I'm going to put it right over here so that we don't cover any of these full bears up. So I'm just going to lay that down flat with adhesive. I guess we'll do it up there in that corner. And then I just have a little scrap of basic white, and with real red ink, I am going to stamp Let It Snow in the middle. And this is the smallest deckled circle. I'm going to bring in my mini cut and emboss. Got some tape on my finger there. And then we're going to just cut this out. And it's a tight fit, but it does fit. And I find with the Mini Cut and Emboss, I have my number 1 plate, and then I've pulled my number 2 plate offset a little bit, and then this number 2 plate I'm going to make even with the number 1 plate. It just makes it easier for it to engage and to pass through. Okay. And then we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. And put it on the front here. And then for some embellishments, I have the adhesive back snowflake assortment. And we're going to add a couple of these snowflakes on here. I'm going to do a big one. We'll do a big one up here. And then I think I will do 2 little ones. And I'm using the white ones. Oh, maybe we'll use one of each size. I didn't realize there was 3 different sizes here. So we'll put that one there. And then a little one we'll put down here by these trees. Just like that. I will have all of the dimensions for this over on my blog at hollyscrafting.com, so that if you want to recreate this card, you can. I certainly appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a great day.